The Burzek wedding debacle, a missed opportunity for Chicago PD. Fans of Chicago PD have endured years of emotional whiplash when it comes to Kim Burgess and Adam Burzek's relationship. From passionate beginnings to heartbreaking breakups, near marriages, and co-parenting struggles, their love story has been one of the most compelling and frustrating arcs in the series. So when the show finally gave them their long-awaited wedding in the season 12 final, expectations were sky-high. And then, it lasted 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Why the rush? A disrespect to fans and characters alike. Let's be clear, this wasn't just a letdown. It was a slap in the face to fans who have stuck with Burzek through every breakup, reconciliation, and tragedy. The wedding wasn't just about the ceremony itself. It was about closure, about seeing these two characters, who have fought so hard to be together, finally get their moment. Instead, what we got was a blink-and-you'll-miss-it sequence that felt like an afterthought. Showrunner Gwen Seigen's explanation that the final was meant to focus on Voight's storyline with Reed doesn't hold up. Chicago PD has always balanced multiple narratives in a single episode. If they could dedicate entire subplots to random cases of the week, they certainly could have spared more than 3 minutes for a wedding fans have been waiting over a decade for. And let's talk about what we didn't get. No vows. The one thing you'd expect from an episode titled Vows, actual vows, was completely absent. Marina Squarciati herself admitted she was disappointed by this. After all the emotional weight of their relationship, hearing them exchange personal promises would have been the bare minimum. No celebration. Where was the party? The toasts? The dancing? The joy? Chicago PD is a gritty cop drama, sure, but even the darkest shows allow their characters moments of happiness. Instead, we got a quick ceremony and then, poof, back to business. No familiar faces. Where were the alumni? No Erin Lindsay, no Jay Halstead, not even a cameo from Antonio Dawson, John Cena. The absence of these characters, especially those who had meaningful relationships with Burgess and Burzek, made the wedding feel hollow. How it should have gone down. There were so many better ways to handle this. A standalone wedding episode. Instead of cramming the wedding into a finale already packed with Voight's drama, why not give Burzek their own dedicated episode? Imagine the Chicago PD version of Friends, the one with Monica and Chandler's wedding. A mix of humor, emotion, and callbacks to their history. A flash-forward opening. The finale could have started with the wedding, giving it the weight it deserved, before transitioning into the Reed storyline. That way, fans get their payoff up front, and the tension of the case isn't undercut by a rushed ceremony. A proper reception scene. Even if the wedding itself was brief, a reception scene at Molly's would have given fans the celebration they craved. Fruity giving a speech, Kevin Atwater, LaRoyce Hawkins, roasting Burzek, Michaela dancing with her parents. These are the moments that would have made it feel real. The bigger problem. Chicago PD's fear of happiness. This isn't just about Burzek. It's about a larger trend in Chicago PD, where happiness is treated as a narrative inconvenience. Characters are rarely allowed to enjoy their lives. Relationships are doomed to fail. See, Upstead. Good moments are undercut by tragedy, and any hint of joy is swiftly crushed by the next case. But here's the thing. Fans need these moments. After years of rooting for these characters, they deserve to see them happy. A well-executed wedding wouldn't have ruined the show's tone. It would have enhanced it by reminding us why we care about these people in the first place. Final verdict. A wasted opportunity. The Burzek wedding should have been a highlight of Chicago PD instead. It was reduced to a footnote. For a show that thrives on emotional stakes, this was a baffling misstep. One that left fans feeling cheated rather than satisfied. Will we ever get a do-over? Unlikely. But here's hoping that if Chicago PD ever gives another beloved couple their moment, they'll actually let them have it. Because after 12 seasons, fans and characters have earned that much.